Welcome to the channel and my first attempt at making a video for YouTube. I've no idea what I'm doing, but I'm hoping if I press enough buttons, something vaguely watchable will come out at the other end. After spending the first part of the year deep in marathon training, very serious, very structured, if I don't hit this pace the world will end, the last couple of weeks have been a lot more relaxed. I've just been getting out the door and having fun. And in the spirit of having fun, I decided to have a crack at a local Strava segment. This segment is just on the outskirts of Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire, and it's called It's a Gate Thing. Now I tried to do a bit of research. Maybe it's named after the remains of a medieval village that the route passes through. Apparently this used to be the gateway into Aylesbury from the northwest and is very historic and very important. Or maybe it's named after an old gated road that's long since disappeared and been replaced by houses. Or, and hear me out, maybe it's just called that because there are gates. Yeah, it turns out there's one at the start, one in the middle and one at the end. Mystery solved. The segment itself is about 1.5 kilometres long, or just under a mile for anyone who's still emotionally attached to imperial measurements. It kicks off by heading through gate number 1 onto a nice flat footpath with fields of sheep on either side, which is lovely unless you're easily distracted by sheep, or counting them, which I definitely didn't do much. About 250 metres in and you reach gate number 2, and this is where things get tactical. You've got a choice: channel your inner Colin Jackson, Google him if you're under 30, or play it safe and open the gate properly and sacrifice a few precious seconds. After that, the flat path continues past the remains of the medieval village and what's left of St. Peter's Chapel, so if your legs aren't hurting yet, you've at least got some history to think about. It's educational and painful. Then, after more fields, and probably more sheep judging you, you hit a sharp 90-degree turn, and this is where things get interesting. The climb starts gently, almost politely, like it's easing you in. Don't worry, it says, this isn't going to be bad. Lies. The trees hide what's coming next. You round another corner, and suddenly the path kicks up like it's got a personal vendetta against your legs. At this point, your legs are on fire, your lungs are questioning your life choices, and you're staring down a brutal mountainous 7 metres of elevation to the finish. 7 metres! Which doesn't sound like much until you're the one trying to run it. At the top, gate number 3, the final boss. And now it's go time. I'll stop talking so you can actually enjoy the action, which, let's be honest, is probably the best news you've had all day. Right now I'm sitting in 49th place with a time of 7 minutes and 2 seconds, so the question is, how far up the leaderboard can I drag myself? Only one way to find out. Let's go! At this point, I look at my pace and I can feel first place slipping away, but can hold on to stay in the top 5. So here we are back at gate number 3. That last 500 metres up the hill, yeah, that hurt. But somehow we've gone from 49th all the way up to equal 3rd on the leaderboard, missing top spot by just 5 seconds. If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around, I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video and want to give it a like or subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. And hopefully I'll see you again soon for another running adventure.